January 1985 began with a gentle calm, the kind of quiet that settles over Italian towns in the heart of winter. Streets were empty, the air crisp, and life moved at its usual unhurried pace. But then, almost overnight, Italy was transformed by a rare and enchanting snowfall, one that would soon become the talk of the entire country. A biting wind swept down from the north, carrying with it thick, swirling snowflakes that blanketed the land from the Alps to the southern hills. Cities and countryside alike were quickly transformed, their familiar colors and shapes hidden beneath a layer of white. This wasn't just a dusting of snow. It was a deep, heavy fall, piling up on cars, doorsteps, and narrow streets. It was the kind of snowfall people remembered only from faded family photographs or stories told by grandparents, a true rarity in much of Italy. Overnight, landmarks and piazzas everyone knew seemed to vanish, swallowed up by a thick, silent blanket of snow. When dawn arrived, it brought with it a deep, almost magical quiet. The world outside felt completely changed. The usual city sounds, cars, voices, footsteps, were replaced by a soft hush, as if the snow itself was asking everyone to pause and listen. From Milan to Rome, rooftops and statues wore thick, snowy coats, their outlines softened and made new by the storm. Old stone streets, usually bustling with life, became pristine white canvases, untouched and beautiful. People rushed to their windows, eyes wide with wonder, as they took in the breathtaking winter scene outside, a sight many had never seen before. For many, especially in central and southern Italy, this was a once-in-a-lifetime event. The snow kept falling, hour after hour, turning gardens, courtyards, and town squares into mysterious, bumpy landscapes that looked like scenes from a fairy tale. Neighbors called out to each other from their doorways, their voices echoing in the stillness, sharing their amazement and delight. For a moment, the world seemed to stop. Daily routines and worries faded away as everyone stepped outside or pressed their faces to the glass, marveling at the transformation. On the radio, announcers confirmed what everyone already knew. This was a historic snowfall, the likes of which hadn't been seen in decades, if ever, in some places. The news spread quickly, not with fear or worry, but with a sense of excitement and adventure. Children rushed outside to play, families bundled up to explore the new world. Work and school faded into the background, shops closed, and streets emptied as everyone turned their attention to the wonder outside. The only thing that mattered was the magic of the moment. Italy seemed to hold its breath, ready to embrace a day that would be remembered for years to come. A day when the ordinary became extraordinary, and the country was united in awe. The snow made the cities softer, blurring the lines between old and new. The ancient and the modern coexisted under a delicate white veil. Rome's Colosseum and Forum looked like they were from another time under a layer of white, while Piazza Navona's fountains froze into icy statues. The familiar sounds of water were replaced by a serene stillness. The city's many details became simple shapes and shadows, a beautiful, simple picture. Every corner seemed like a scene from a painting. In small towns, winding alleys became charming paths, and red tile roofs looked like gingerbread houses. The snow added a touch of magic to the everyday scenery. The local church stood out in white, the heart of every village. It was a beacon of tranquility amidst the snow. Silence ruled, broken only by the crunch of boots or the thud of snow falling from a branch. Each sound was a reminder of the peacefulness that snow brings. The air was fresh and clean, the light soft and peaceful. It felt like the world had taken a deep breath and exhaled calm. Even everyday things became beautiful, covered in snow and ice. Benches, bikes, and cars were transformed into sculptures of winter. The snow made everyone pause, inviting them to see their world in a new way. It was a moment to reflect and appreciate the beauty around them. The familiar became special, as if a great artist had painted the country in white. Each landmark was given a new life under the snow. For a moment, all of Italy was together in quiet wonder. The snow brought a sense of unity and shared experience, a rare and beautiful sight. For Italian children, the best news was clear. Niente scuola, no school. They burst outside, bundled in scarves and hats, ready to take over their snowy kingdom. Snowmen popped up everywhere, each one different, decorated with carrots, scarves, and small stones. Sledding hills appeared on every slope, with homemade sleds made from cardboard and baking pans. Laughter and snowball fights filled the air, turning city streets into playgrounds. Normal rules were forgotten. The snow created a safe, soft world for play. Faces glowed with happiness, living out a dream. For children, the big snow was pure magic, a gift to be enjoyed with wild imagination. The day belonged to them, and they made every moment count. Parents and grandparents watched from windows and balconies, wrapped in sweaters and shawls. They sipped hot chocolate or coffee, their hearts warm from seeing children playing below. Laughter floated up, sweeter than any music. Cameras came out to capture the rare joy. Daily worries disappeared, replaced by happiness and pride. Gentle reminders to keep hats on were full of love. It was a day of shared happiness, where family love and winter wonder filled every home. The snow made every smell stronger, making the air a treat for the senses. The smell of fresh bread from the bakery mixed with the sweet, smoky smell of roasting chestnuts. People gathered around street vendors, warming their hands and enjoying hot chestnuts. The snow itself had a clean, earthy smell, a reminder of nature's power. Inside, wood smoke and simmering soup created a cozy, safe place. The mix of outdoor freshness and indoor warmth made the day special. Every breath was a reminder of comfort, tradition, and the magic of winter. The heavy snow slowed life to a gentle, dreamlike pace. Each flake seemed to hush the city, muffling the usual sounds and softening the edges of daily routines. Cars stayed parked, streets were quiet, and the city's usual rush faded away. The roads, once busy with honking and hurried footsteps, now lay silent under a thick white blanket. Those who went out moved carefully, helping neighbors and sharing friendly words. There was a sense of camaraderie, as if the snow had woven everyone together in a shared experience. The snow turned strangers into friends, brought together by the challenge and beauty of the day. Laughter echoed in the crisp air, and small acts of kindness became common. Most people stayed indoors, cancelling plans and enjoying a rare day of rest. The world outside could wait. Inside, time seemed to slow down. Being busy was forgotten. Warmth, food, and family became the main focus. People gathered around tables, sharing stories and laughter, savoring the comfort of home. The city wasn't shut down. It was simply resting. Even the parks, usually filled with activity, seemed to breathe in the stillness. The calm was catching, soothing everyone's nerves. People walked slower, taking in the beauty around them, letting go of their worries for a while. Phones rang less, news felt less urgent. The world outside seemed to pause, giving everyone a chance to reconnect with themselves and each other. Life was reduced to the basics: comfort, being together, and the view from the window. The simple pleasures became the most meaningful. The snow didn't just stop traffic, it stopped time. For a moment, the city existed outside the usual rush, suspended in peaceful silence. For once, everyone could breathe, slow down, and enjoy the quiet. The gentle rhythm of the city at rest was a gift, a reminder to savor the present. It was a pause the whole country needed, a rare moment of unity, peace and reflection beneath the falling snow. With the world outside quiet, families gathered at home. The living room became the center of activity. Card games, board games, and laughter filled the air. Grandparents shared stories of past winters, connecting generations with memories and traditions. The radio played classic Italian songs, adding a feeling of the past and warmth. Parents hummed along, sharing their own childhood memories. These simple joys, games, stories, music, created strong bonds. The magic of 1985 was felt most deeply in these moments of being together. The great snow was amazing for all ages. For children, it was a fairy tale come true. For adults, a chance to feel wonder again. Everyday streets became magical kingdoms, and even grown-ups joined in the play. The snow connected everyone, breaking down barriers and creating a sense of community. Looking out at the white landscape, people felt the power and beauty of nature. The event was a rare gift, a reminder of the world's surprises. It made everyone pause, be in the moment, and enjoy it. The fairy tale was not just in the snow, but in the shared feeling of wonder. For a short time, all of Italy was together in joy and amazement. Eventually, the snow melted, and life went back to normal. But something had changed. The winter of 1985 became a special memory, a story told for generations. Children remembered the joy of playing, adults, the peace and togetherness. These memories became family treasures, passed down and loved. The laughter and warmth stayed long after the snow was gone. The magical winter reminded everyone that the best gifts are often unexpected. The snow lasted only days, but its joy continues. A reminder of a time when all of Italy was a snowy wonderland. Sometimes the most beautiful moments are the ones that surprise us and bring us together.